honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I know that it's so overdue and I'm sure you guys have already seen a lot of reviews on this product because you guys probably were like, what the hell, why is she taking forever to film this video? So I lost the Tati Blendiful package. I have no idea where I left it. I deep cleaned my makeup room a while back ago, like actually a month ago, and I misplaced the Blendiful package, so I didn't know where it was. And today I decided to clean my shoes because they were a hot mess, and I found it. I found it, ladies and gentlemen. It was inside one of my American Eagle shopping bags. I don't know how I got there, but it was there. So I decided to sit here and film for you guys because I have nothing else to film yet. I wanted to film the Jeffree Star, that new purple palette that just came out, but I think I'm gonna film that tomorrow because right now I'm editing a video for you guys on how I self-tan. So right now I am really self-tan because I just did that video for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. You will find everything that deals with beauty, makeup reviews, and sometimes vlogs. Not really vlogs, but for the most part just beauty stuff. And if you are a returning subscriber, hi, thank you so much for being here again and for watching another one of my videos. So if you guys want to know my thoughts on the Blendiful from Tati Beauty and see how I like it and how I apply it, and you want to know my thoughts, then just please keep on watching. Alright guys, so I pulled out my phone and I'm on her website on tatibeauty.com. So you get two Blendifuls and they run for $18. So I was reading the description about this and it looks like you can apply everything from your primer all the way to like your setting powder, highlight, blush, and all that stuff. So you can apply liquids and you can apply powders. I used to do a lot of makeup for brides back in the day, and I would always use powder puffs like this to apply setting powder, and even to use it for my pinky to rest the puff on the skin while I was like touching up the brows or applying liner on the eyes or any minor touches that I needed to do. I would always use a powder puff. So I'm really excited to see how this works with liquids because I am really interested and I'm really curious to see how this does work. Of course, before we do start to apply any product on our skin, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. So again, it is brand new. I haven't used it at all. So the product actually has a little cut here, or I don't know what you want to call that, so that you can just open it up just like that. And then when you pull it out, here you have a little heart Blendiful. Look how cute this is. Aww. So when you take it out, this is what it looks like. And it is so pretty. I love the color. And you can also put your fingers through here. And I just want to put it on my face right away and see what it feels like. Ooh, the fibers feel really smooth. So I'm going to show you it up close and personal here. So here are the fibers. And you guys, it's actually really soft. Don't mind myself tanning. It looks really crusty and gross, so ignore that. So I'm just really curious, you know, to apply liquids on this because para limpiarlo, I wonder, you know, if it's going to be really hard to clean this. But it feels really soft. So here are the both items here so you guys can see them. Here's the little baby one, and then we have the main Blendiful. So the cleaning instructions, it does give you some instructions here on the back. So it does say machine wash and dry in a delicate laundry bag or gently hand wash in warm soapy water. Rinse throughout and blot dry. Do not bleach, do not dry clean. And it's 100% polyester. And it says no harsh lines. So I have heard that this gives you a nice flawless makeup application, but I want to see it for myself. And also, you guys, these two little guys are vegan and cruelty free, just in case if anybody was wondering. So on her website it says step number 1, and it's to apply your primer. So I'm seeing the picture here and she's using the big Blendiful to apply her primer. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm a little nervous. And for primer today, I'm going to go into the usual, the Urban Decay All Nighter. You guys already know how much I love this, so I'm not going to get too in depth with this. Okay, so so I'm seeing the way she's applying her primer and she's using this side right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my primer. I'm gonna use my right hand because I'm a righty, so it feels really soft. So just what I imagine. So for primer so far, it feels really good. I can feel my primer on my skin. So yeah, I mean, that was easy. Okay. Next is to apply your foundation. So it says Easily glide on foundation with a sweeping or buffing motion to achieve a flawless and airbrushed look. So let's see. Since I am self-tan, I'm going to go into my Estee Lauder Double Wear because it's the only foundation that actually matches me right now. It's the shade 4W4 and my Estee Lauder Double Wear. And let's see. She's using the tip of the Blendiful. I'm going to apply the foundation on the palm of my hand like I always do. So I had applied my foundation and let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go in like this. Oh my god, I'm nervous! Here, I'm gonna pick it up. So here you have the foundation. I don't know why this feels so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna pat it in and see what happens. So I'm balancing it and let me see if I drag it down and see what happens. Hit my ears. So around my nose right here, it always creases for me. So I like how I can actually get in and go into my nose really easily, actually better than a beauty sponge. Okay, Tati Beauty. Oh my god, my forehead looks so crazy. So you can definitely pat it in, but you can also go like this and it still applies your product for you. You guys, this is freaking crazy. Oh my god, I look so tan. I'm trying a new self-tanner right now. Oh my god, I look so crazy. Okay, so I still had a lot of product back left in my palm of my hand, so I didn't need to use the entire foundation. So far my thoughts on using this for foundation, I actually like it, to be honest. It looks really good. I didn't have any trouble blending out the foundation. It actually feels really good and it covered up my redness pretty good too. I love applying my foundation going like this. I feel like it applied it really nicely. So for concealer, she's still using this little corner right here to blend out the concealer. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna go into the KKW Beauty concealer in the shade number 6. It's the shade that I normally always use when I am self-tan. So I'm going to apply it, I mean, like I normally do. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend it out with this, or should I switch corners? Maybe I'll switch corners and see. Yeah, because we already have foundation there, so let's see. So I'm gonna go like this, kind of pinch it, so I can just use this side right here, and then just blend it out this way. I don't know, we'll see. I'm still gonna use the same technique that I was using earlier. Just use the patting and going out like that, like I always do. Wow. Blend out the forehead, but okay, so on the forehead I like it. Do I like the way that it blended out my concealer? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like my forehead looks really good. It looks really flawless and it looks really nice. On the sides of my nose is what I'm having a little bit of trouble liking that. It kind of looks like it lifted, which I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can see, like right there. Do you guys see that? It doesn't normally do that when I go in with my beauty sponge. But I feel like overall this right here looks really pretty. It's just the sides of my nose that I just don't like. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like it's not applying enough coverage. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze it again and get my nose. Alright you guys, so my thoughts so far on the Blendiful blending out my concealer. I used the other corner. I didn't use the corner where I applied the foundation. So I don't know if I really like the way that I blended out my concealer. I know it's shocking. I feel like the videos or the reviews that I've seen, people love the way that their concealer applied with the Blendiful. So maybe it's just my skin. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I didn't exfoliate very well this morning. I will say this though, it looks really pretty right here, but I don't know how much I like it for my nose. My nose is a problem today. It blended on my forehead, it blended out really nicely. It actually looks really pretty, but I don't know for around my nose area. Okay, so for contour, it looks like you can cream contour with this as well. It says folding in half around your finger, use a stripping motion to pick up and lay down your contour for the angles of the face. then softly blur out the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other corner right here and start to blend out my cream contour. So let's see. I'm gonna go into the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in the shade 415 Honey. And again, I'm just gonna apply it on the back of my hand like that. And then I'm gonna pick it up and contour my face. So I'm just gonna pick it up just like that, how we did earlier. Start to contour, I don't know. And I bend it like that too, like how we did earlier to blend out the concealer. So I will say that with adding your cream contour, you have a lot of control when it comes to applying the product. So that's something that I actually really do like about this, is that you can use your finger and you can bend it how you want it. And you can really get in here and place the product. So that's actually really, really nice. I really like how you can control where you want to place it. So I'm gonna go back to that little corner that we used to blend out concealer. So I'm just gonna go up here to blend the edges out. All right, so my thoughts on using the Blendiful to apply my cream contour. I feel like it actually did a pretty good job. I really like how I have control on where I want to apply it, and I'm able to blend it out really nicely at the same time while placing the product on the skin. So I feel like it didn't do such a bad job. It looks blended, and it looks actually pretty nice. So for the nose, I don't know how we're gonna do it with the nose. Maybe use the same corner, I don't know. I'm just gonna pinch it like this and see what happens. And take it up to the brows. Now I'm gonna go to where I blended out my concealer and just start to blend out the sides again. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face. I'm gonna go into my Maybelline loose powder in the shade 01, the one that I always use. I don't know why I can't remember the name. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe use the side where we place the foundation. I don't know, because everywhere there's liquid and there's I don't know where else, or maybe actually where the concealer, yeah, let's go into where we used it for the concealer. So I'm gonna go into the powder and I'm just gonna pick it up like this. And I've actually already used this type of method when I used to do makeup a lot for brides and use my Laura Mercier powder puff. I would just always go in here like this and then go on the back of my hand and dust the remaining product there, and then go onto the face and set. This actually really does give you a flawless end result, because whenever I would always do this on clients, it just looked so pretty because you're pushing the powder into the skin, and it just gives you a nice flawless, like, yeah, look, I love that. Woo! Yes, a nice flawless finish. Woo, that looks pretty. I love. So instead of baking, I'm just setting my entire face with this powder and the Blendiful just to really push in the product. So now it's time to apply our bronzer. I'm gonna go into the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 200, and I'm gonna go into the section where we applied the foundation, and I'm just gonna pick it up and ooh, and I'm just gonna start to, I don't know, set my contour, see what happens. I'm gonna go into the little heart here and maybe like turn it to the side and set my nose contour. Alright guys, so I actually really like this small little Blendiful to apply or to set my nose contour with bronzer. I actually really like that for that. It gives you a really nice straight line without trying so hard. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into some blush, and I think I'm gonna use the back side of it so we can get a nice cleaner application, but then your fingers are gonna get dirty. Let's just go into where we place the bronzer and just pick some up like that. And whoa, that's a lot of blush. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's actually pretty. Blush that I use is from Sigma. It's the Cor de Rosa. And I actually really like the way that this applied my blush. I think I might use this for my blush. Really, really pretty. I'm a blush girl, so I absolutely love blush. Okay, so now for highlight, she does use the little heart Blendiful to apply it. So I'm gonna go into the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop because I've been loving this highlighter recently. I'm gonna use put my 2 fingers like this. Sorry, I'm getting my nails done on Sunday. And I'm gonna use this section right here to apply the highlight. So I'm gonna go in, because that's how she has it in the picture. So I'm just gonna do that. Dust some off on my hand. Ooh, woo! That looks so pretty. Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab some more of this powder here, and I'm gonna set my nose with the smaller Blendiful. All right, my loves, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes, apply a lip color, and apply my brows because I need my brows. And then I will go ahead and end the video and give you guys my final thoughts on the Tati Beauty Blendiful. So I will be right back. All right, my honeys, so now it's time to give you guys my final thoughts on the Tati Beauty Blendiful. So first things first, what I did like about the Tati Beauty Blendiful was how flawlessly it applied my foundation. I feel like my foundation looked so beautiful after applying it with this. I was actually really in shock because I normally go in with my beauty sponge. So I personally really recommend it for foundation. I loved it. It applied it so fast, so evenly, and it just looked amazing. For concealer, I definitely would say that I had the most trouble blending out my concealer around the nose area. But you guys saw on my forehead, on the chin, underneath my lower eyes, I feel like it blended out really nicely. I'm looking at myself right now in the mirror and it just looks flawless. It looks really soft. And yeah, a little update on my nose actually after applying some setting powder. I feel like it pretty much blended really well into my skin. Am I in love with it? No, but I'm comfortable with walking out the door with my face like this. Like I really do. But for me personally, I felt like I struggled more when it came to the concealer. For cream contour, I actually really liked it. I feel like it applied my cream contour really fast. It looked flawless and it was blending out at the same time while I was applying the cream contour. Normally, I always go in with my sponge to, you know, blend it out. And with this, I feel like it did that at the same time. So I really enjoyed that. For a setting powder, can we say more? I feel like it applied it so nicely. I've already used that technique in the past and I know that, and I knew that it was going to work really well with this. With my bronzer, I definitely prefer a brush more than this. I don't know, I feel like with the brush, it just looks more better. I don't know. I feel like with my bronzer, it still applied it really nice. I don't know, I just felt really weird applying my bronzer with this, but it didn't do a bad job. For blush, hands down, I really enjoy this. For blush, I feel like it applied it so beautiful, really nicely. It blended in really well with my skin and I really enjoyed that. For my nose, I would definitely say I wouldn't use this to cream contour or to set with my bronzer. I would definitely use the smaller Blendiful for that. And I really love this because you can apply your setting powder and also cut your cheekbones with this little guy and also apply your highlight. I feel like it applied my highlight so nice. It actually looked really, really pretty. So I really love this little guy. You can also throw this in your purse if you need to touch up throughout the day or throughout the night. So I would definitely say I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to give it a try. If you guys have this and you have already tried it, please comment down below and let all of us know what your thoughts are. I try my best to try to use it and show you guys how to use it. I was new at this too, so I'm sorry if this video was like all over the place or if I struggled throughout the video, but I wanted to be super honest and transparent and show you guys how I was using this. But I like it. Will I go back and reach for it again? Probably not. Maybe on those days where I feel really fancy and I want to use it again. I just feel like with this, once you use it, you have to wash it and you have to dry it. So it's definitely a longer process compared to a beauty sponge. You just go wash it and clean it. You can use it again right away because it's damped. So I guess it's just up to you on what you guys think and what works for you. I definitely say right now, looking at my face, it looks really flawless. It looks really, really pretty. It doesn't feel cakey either, which I'm actually really, really surprised. But yeah, I just feel like it looks good. Hopefully I was able to really explain to you guys my thoughts on this product. It just feels really weird because I use like no brushes in today's video or even went into my beauty sponge. So hopefully this video makes sense. So with that, so you guys do not forget to like, share, and subscribe before you do leave my channel today. I love you so much. Besitos, los quiero mucho, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!